Welcome to HFY Vault channel. Real stories, real feelings. If you feel something today, stay with us.
They told him not to look. But curiosity unleashed something terrifying. They warned him again and again. Do not look at the sky during the Black Minute. Everyone on Earth knew this rule. When the sirens screamed, people closed their eyes. Windows went dark. Screens shut down. Cities held their breath. For 60 seconds, the world became blind. No one knew exactly why. They only knew one thing. Those who looked never came back the same. This time, the sirens began to howl across the city of New Dawn. Long, slow, and heavy. The sound crawled into the bones of every human who heard it. Evan Cole stood alone in a small control room, deep under an old research tower. Red lights flashed on the walls. 30 seconds to Black Minute. Evan's heart beat fast. He remembered the warnings. He remembered the stories. People who looked at the sky came back silent. Some screamed forever. Some were no longer human at all. Evan swallowed hard. He was not a hero. He was just a systems engineer. A normal man with tired eyes and shaking hands. But today, something was different. Today, the sensors were screaming. Evan stared at the data scrolling on the screen. Numbers made no sense. Energy waves. Unknown signals. Patterns that should not exist. 20 seconds. Evan whispered to himself, just shut it down. Close your eyes like everyone else. His hand hovered over the power switch. Then he saw it. A message appeared on the screen. Not code. Not numbers. Words. We see you. Evan froze. 10 seconds. The sirens grew louder. Everyone else in the city was already closing their eyes. Families hugged. Soldiers knelt. Children cried in silence. Evan's breath became shallow. What are you? He whispered. The screen changed again. You are different. The clock hit 0. The Black Minute began. Above the city, the sky cracked open. Most humans never saw it. They never remembered it. But Evan looked. He broke the rule. The sky was no longer blue or black. It was alive. Moving. Twisting. Like a giant eye opening across the universe. Light poured down in colors that had no names. Evan's mind screamed. Shapes moved inside the light. Tall. Thin. Endless. They bent space like paper. Their faces were empty, yet full of hunger. They were watching Earth. No! They were judging it. Evan fell to his knees, but he did not look away. One of the shapes turned toward him. The control room shook. A voice entered his head. Cold. Ancient. Heavy. Why do you look, little human? Evan wanted to scream. Wanted to beg. But something inside him burned brighter than fear. Because, he said, his voice shaking, someone has to know. The being paused. Knowledge brings destruction. Evan clenched his fists. Maybe, he said, but ignorance already destroyed us once. Images flashed in his mind. Old wars. Lost planets. Human colonies burned by unknown enemies. Humanity had been running for centuries. Hiding. The being studied him. You are not afraid? Evan laughed, weak and broken. I am terrified, he said. But fear never saved us. The light grew stronger. Your species is small. Yes, Evan said. But we don't stop. The Black Minute ended. The sky closed like it was never there. Silence fell. Evan collapsed on the floor, gasping for air. Outside, the city slowly opened its eyes again. People looked around, confused but alive. They did not know how close they had come to extinction. Days passed. Evan did not sleep. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw the living sky. The watching beings. Then the dreams changed. He saw machines. New energy. Shields made of light. Ships that could bend space. The knowledge was not human. But it was inside him now. Evan went to the council. They did not want to listen. You broke the rule, they said. You endangered us all. Evan placed his hands on the table. They are coming, he said calmly. And hiding will not save us. The room went quiet. Evan showed them the designs. Simple at first. Power systems. Defense grids. Weapons that did not kill planets but protected them. Humanity had always survived by learning fast. This time was no different. Years passed. Earth changed. Cities grew shields. Ships waited in orbit. Humanity stood taller. Then the sky opened again. This time, there was no siren. No warning. The beings returned in full. Their fleet covered the stars. People panicked. But Evan smiled. Open the shields, he said. Light wrapped around Earth like armor. The beings spoke again. You were warned. Evan stepped forward. So were you, he said. Human ships rose to meet the darkness. Small compared to the enemy. Weak alone. But together? Together, they were unstoppable. The first battle shook space itself. Human weapons burned through enemy ships. Shields held. Hope spread like fire. The beings screamed in anger. This is not possible. Evan answered, his voice steady. It is, he said. Because we looked. The war lasted hours. When it ended, the sky was clear. Humanity still stood. Evan looked up at the stars. Curiosity had unleashed something terrifying. But it also awakened something powerful. Humanity. And this time, they were no longer afraid to look back.
More feelings are coming. Like, subscribe, and don't miss them.